Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Before we get started today, I just wanted to take a minute to share my Instagram handle, which will be down here, and also remind you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of my videos. In today's video, I'm super excited. You can already tell by the title of the video what I'm going to be talking about, but it's a 1 week, 1 palette video. I did this style years ago on my channel, only I called it My Week With, and then I just wore the same palette all week. I did the same kind of thing in this video, so I have 5 different looks that I'll be sharing with you today. My first 1 week, 1 palette video is with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. This is really fun packaging. And then here's a look inside. The palette has 14 shades. 6 of them are matte. 8 of them are shimmer. However, I would say that out of those 8 shimmers, 4 of them have a bit of a chunkier texture than the rest. This is a warm palette with some pops of color. I did do swatches of the palette, so I'm going to insert those here. Now I want to preface this by saying that, swatches are kind of hit or miss. So I think that while they give you a good idea of what the shade and tone of the shadow are going to be, it doesn't show you how it's going to apply on the eyelid. And I actually think, for the most part, these shadows applied really well. I'm going to go ahead and save more of my thoughts for the end of this video, and right now we're going to jump into the 5 looks. We are going to start off with this color here called Ginger. This is obviously the look we're going for today. Just make sure you tap that off, and I'm just going to pat that in first, and then I'm going to sweep and do circular motions. I like to pat the pigment on first, then what I just said. Okay, I get distracted when I'm doing my eyeshadow. Okay. I am going to take, where is that little brush that I just used? Is it this one? I think so. This is the JH44, Jaclyn Hill 44. I'm going to go in with Lituation. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Tap that off, and then just pack that on. Normally I don't wear this dark of a shade all across my lid, but I really like how this kind of like pairs with the warm tone crease, because this shadow pulls a little bit more cool because it has that silvery kind of sheen going through it. It's really pretty. Now I'm going to take Credit. Come on. There we go. And this is a Morphe JH15. Just gonna stamp that on the outer third and then blend back and forth. Okay, I'm going to go in with, where did you go? There you are. My little liner brush and just a black shadow, whatever you have. I just pulled the one from the ColourPop palette. It's a nice matte black. And then I'm going to take the Morphe Jaclyn Hill 44. I love this brush for under the lower lash line. I'm going to go back in with that ginger shade. Tap that off. Run that along the lower lash line all the way across. And then just on the outer third, I'm going to go into Credit. Keep that out there just to deepen that up a little bit. Now I can see on camera where this looks a little unblended, so I'm just taking that brush we first started with, just kind of floofing it around there. Floof, that's a technical term. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox Baller liner, which y'all know I use every single day. And then it's time to curl the lashes and mascara. Oh, I almost forgot that pretty gold inner corner highlight that we have going on. Let's do that. This is trust issues. Make sure you tap that off good because this shadow is flaky. And then I'm just stamping it in the inner corner. This is the Jaclyn Hill 39. It's great for inner corner in my opinion. Okay, here's a look at the eyes. On the rest of my face, I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation, Hourglass Vanishing Concealer in Creme. I have these two powders, this one all over my face and this one under my eyes. This is the NYX Banana Powder. This is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Full Coverage Anti-Aging Powder. For my bronzer, I have the Laura Mercier Ritual Bronzer. Blush is the Jouer Adore Me. And highlight is just this one from the Jaclyn Hill, the Flash palette. That's Monday's look. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, everybody, this is the look we're doing today. So let's get to it. I'm taking Ginger. I'm going to take Sponsored. And then my outer third, I'm taking, what is this shade called? Big Wig. I'm just going to blend. And then I'm taking Big Wig on my lower lash line. In my waterline, I'm putting Smashbox Baller. I'm going to line my upper lash line with a black, and I'm just using the ColourPop palette for that. I have a teeny tiny bit of fallout. Just going to kind of brush that away with my foundation brush. Curl my lashes. Throw on some mascara. Y'all, this is today's look. On the rest of my face, I'm wearing my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick, my Hourglass Concealer, my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight. This is my bronzer and my highlight today. And then my blush is the MAC Warm Soul. Oh, and lips are Samantha March Ofra collab Story and Millie. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright y'all, it's Wednesday. This is the look we're going for today. I decided it was time to give Ginger a break in the crease, and we're going colorful today. So I'm going to start with Supreme right here. Yep, there you go. Just gotta keep it in focus. And I'm just going to pat that into place on my crease. Now I'm taking Pinker on a smaller brush. I'm going to pat that in the outer third and just take that up into the crease a bit as well. On the lid, I'm taking Shockington, and I'm going to pat that slowly, building that up. I've definitely tapped this off quite a bit, so I'm trying to avoid fallout as much as possible since I already have my face done. Going in with Shockington on my lower lash line, and just my favorite brush now to do this with, which is this Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush. I definitely have some fallout along the side of my nose that I'm going to have to clean up, but that's okay, we'll get to it. You guys, this look is actually pretty simple because we're about done. The shadow is all complete, so I'm going to do my waterline and lashes, and I'll be back to show you the look for today. Alright y'all, here is the final look. I am so pleased with how this turned out today. I absolutely love that purple on the lid. I just think it's such a flattering purple for brown eyes, and then just the pink combo. I really like how it turned out today. On the rest of my face, I have my same foundation and concealer combo, which is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick. I'm in the shade 225. The Hourglass Concealer. On my face to bronze, I have the Charlotte Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight in Fair Medium. This is my bronzer and highlight today. And then for blush, I'm wearing this from Jouer, which is Adore Me. And my lips are the Fenty Gloss in Fenty Glow. So that is Wednesday's look, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. It is Thursday, and it is time to go for that red shade. I've been putting it off all week, and now is the time. I'm going to start with ginger in my crease on this big fluffy brush from Morphe. The same one I use every day. I'm just patting that in and then rubbing that, not rubbing, I'm windshield wipering that around my eye crease and outer lid. So I'm going to take Credit on a smaller Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, and I'm just putting that in the crease, just keeping that in the outer third, and then we're going to blend that out because it's kind of stark going on, but we'll blend it and it'll be just fine. Alright, it's time for Wiggly's all over the lid. I'm just taking a flat brush from Morphe and Jaclyn Hill to apply this all over the lid, and it spreads pretty nicely, I would say. On the lower lash line, I'm going to start with Credit, and this lower lash line is a little bit more work than I normally do with the lower lash line, but I think it turned out pretty. I'm just running that Credit all along the lower lash line there. Then I'm going to take Lituation, same brush, and run that along the lower lash line as well. Okay, I'm going to now take Dwala's on a Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush here, and this is what's going on in the inner corner. Now this shade is a bit chunkier, so you're going to want to make sure to tap that off pretty good. I'm just going to apply it on the other side a little bit more as well, because I think I lost some of that when I was putting my foundation on before I started filming this other eye. I'm going to apply some black shadow to the upper lash line. Again, just using the ColourPop palette to do that. Alright y'all, I'm going to put on my mascara, my eyeliner, and of course curl my lashes, and I'll be back to show you the final look. Alright y'all, here are the eyes done. I actually like this red shade more than I thought I would. You just never know what you're getting into with some of these deeper, darker colors, especially on my fair skin. But I think it actually turned out pretty well, and definitely not an everyday look for me, but it kind of reminds me of the Pat McGrath, that one Bronze Seduction palette. There's a red in there that I also really liked, so this is it's really a pretty look. It's just a little bit out of my comfort zone, but that's okay. That's what makeup's kind of about sometimes, isn't it? On the rest of my face, I have my same foundation combo and concealer that I've been using all week. Same blush and highlight from Charlotte Tilbury that I've used at least a couple times this week. What is different today is the blush. I pulled out an old favorite. This is the Chanel Rose Bronze blush. Really pretty blush, rosy, bronzy. I mean, I just thought it would look good with the red eyelids. So yeah, that's the look, guys. See you tomorrow for one more. I'm starting off the day with ginger. Just gonna run that through the crease. I'm very excited about today's look. It's very pretty, I think. I'm happy with how it turned out. And I think it might just be my favorite of the week. Taking Zame, I don't know. I'm taking that on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to run that across all of my lid here. You're going to want to make sure you tap this off pretty good because she's glittery. Flip that brush around. I'm going to take Shockington, and I'm putting that on the outer part of the lid. And then we'll just flip back over and blend that in with that shocking, or that Zame shade, however you say it. I'm going to take Credit on a liner brush here, and that is what I'm going to use to run across my upper lash line. Normally I do a black, but today I decided to go with a softer brown, and I am pleased with that decision. I'm going to take Shockington one more time, and that is what I'm going to run across my lower lash line. I think this might be my favorite shadow in the palette. It's such a pretty purple. So pretty. On my Smashbox baller liner. Off camera, I'm going to curl my lashes and put on mascara, and I'll be back to show you a final look. Here are the eyes done, and I feel like I've really saved the best for last. I'm really happy with how the purple pairs with that kind of rose goldy shade on the lid, and I just think it's really pretty. On the rest of my face, the base is what you've been seeing all week with the Make It Forever Ultra HD Stick and Hourglass Concealer. Today I switched up my face products, and I'm using the Ofra Samantha March River Bronzer, the Chick Lit Blush, and the Star Inspired Highlight. And for lips, I have on the Samantha March Ofra Collab in Story. Alright, you guys, so for some final thoughts on this palette, I just want to say that I did really enjoy challenging myself to come up with looks and use this palette all week long. It is not my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It's not my least favorite. I think it's really good quality. It's just not the one that I would probably reach for on a daily basis. This look that I'm wearing today is actually my favorite, and I could see myself reaching for this palette to do this particular look quite a bit. However, I prefer a lighter lid and then smoking it out. Like, that's just my makeup style that I like to do on myself. And this palette just does not provide that light shade. However, I'm not sure that that was the intention of this palette. So I think this is a beautiful, beautiful palette for any women, men, whoever, who have a deeper, darker skin tone than I do. I'm obviously very, very fair. So I do think this is beautiful, and this is, Shockington is literally one of my favorite purple shades that I've ever worked with. Wigglies, I don't like it. I did not like that look at all. The day I did that look, it just wasn't for me. But love Shockington. I loved Monday's look with Lituation on the lid, and I think Ginger is a really, really pretty crease transition shade. So all in all, a really solid palette. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to this point of the video, I'd love it if you gave this video a thumbs up. And you guys, take care of yourself, take care of one another. I love you all. I'll see you in my next video.